Hello and welcome. Today's video is a head-to-head time trial challenge against Lewis Hamilton at Monza on Gran Turismo Sport. The first thing to keep an eye on is the split between my lap and Lewis's, located just where the dashboard is. And this gives me an indicator of how much ahead or how far behind I am in comparison to Lewis's lap. So you can see, coming out of the first chicane, I've got a slightly better exit than Lewis has, and you can see I'm just pulling away slightly. After this lap I will show a side-by-side replay comparison between mine and Lewis's lap, so we can compare around the racetrack. So shifting down into second for the second chicane, trying to get a good exit. The key to having a fast lap time around Monza is really making sure you can be early on the throttle and giving you a good exit in the traction zones so you can get a good top speed down the straight. You can see there, looking at the split, Lewis carried more speed into the second Lesmo, however I had a better exit. So all down this back straight, I'm slowly creeping ahead of him. So you see, going into the Ascari chicane, I'm about 3/10 ahead. So at this point my main thought is just trying to keep it together, not make any mistakes, and finally beat his lap time. The lap I need to beat is a 1 minute 46.972. You can see that in the top left corner, and in the top right is my current best, a 1:47.042. So I've been very close. I've had lots of attempts. It's been a little frustrating for the last half hour, but we're finally on a good lap, coming around Parabolica, full throttle, drift it over to the right to make the shortest line possible, and across the finish line with a 1 minute 46.7, so just 2.5 tenths ahead. So here we are, a side-by-side comparison with mine and Lewis's lap. So going into the first chicane, I'm just going to slow it down here, and you can see Lewis is just a little bit ahead of me. But on the exit I get on the power a little bit earlier, and now you can see all down this straight and round the I can't remember what that corner's called, Curva Grande, you can see I'm pulling away. So remembering back to my lap and looking at the split times, I do remember I made most of the time up in this first sector. So shifting it down into second for the second chicane. If I slow it down here, you can see coming out of there I am just a little bit ahead, which is exactly where I want to be. So from now I've just got to make sure that the rest of the lap is as tidy as possible, and making sure I get the best exits out of the corners as I can. So as we come around the second Lesmo, you can see Lewis has gone a little bit wider there, which is probably how I managed to start to gain a bit of time up this back straight heading towards Ascari. So make sure I'm not braking too late, drift it in, keep as right as possible to get a good exit onto the back straight. Not too bad, but I think Lewis did it a little bit better than I did. So going under the bridge, I'm still slightly ahead, so I think it's about 3/10 I've got in hand here. Braking at the 100-meter marker, down 3 gears, keep it as tight as you can. Lewis has taken a better line than I have. I've drifted a little bit wide, so lost a little bit of time. On the gas, slow it down here, and you can see I am just ahead, over the line, job done. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.